Do you want to walk around 20, 30, 50 years from now knowing that you could have but didn't? That's probably one of the biggest regrets that most people have later on in life. They realize that if only they were disciplined enough to do the things to achieve their dreams, they would have had a much better life right now. I think we can all agree that self-discipline is one of the best qualities to have if you're an ambitious person. And I know that if you're on my channel and if you're a subscriber, you value self-discipline. And you're humble enough to know that to get what you want, you're gonna be the only one that has to do the work to get it. Like, no one's gonna force you to do it, and no one's gonna do the work for you. So yeah, we're all about self-discipline. And funny enough, on my channel, one of my most popular videos is always about discipline. So I'm gonna make another one about discipline today. So first, we have to ask ourselves, why do you want to be disciplined in the first place? Well, it's very simple. It's because you want to change your reality. If you keep doing what you've always been doing, you're just going to keep having the life that you've had. But because you want a different life outcome, you need to do things differently. So it requires discipline for you to do things differently every single day. But we always know that you never always feel motivated to do those things. And that's why we always say to put discipline over motivation. Because if you just wait to feel motivated, you won't do half, not even like a third of what you want to do. You can't listen to your feelings. You have to put discipline over motivation. That's settled, we know that. But what makes you actually do the actions? Like, what is that feeling? What is that force that drives you to actually take action? That is actually your willpower. And you've probably heard about willpower before. You've heard that it's like a muscle. The more you do it, the bigger it grows. And you want a lot of willpower because you only have a certain amount for your day, but that doesn't mean your amount is fixed. You can create yourself more willpower, so you really set yourself up for success. We know that as the day goes on, it's getting harder and harder to make the right decisions. So you want to have a bigger bank, because when you're tired, when you're angry, when you're lazy, when whatever feeling you're feeling that won't make you disciplined, you want to have the willpower to overcome that. And that can be built. So we're going to focus on building willpower. So willpower is your ability to resist short-term instant gratification in pursuit of long-term rewards or goals. You have to notice that if there's something big in your life that you're trying to change, let's say you want a different career, or maybe you want to be disciplined because you're building a business. Maybe you're disciplined because you really want a certain body. Maybe you're trying to build a YouTube channel and it's hard to be disciplined doing that. If you want to do a big change, it's going to require even more willpower. But my trick here is to start small. For example, meditation. Meditation seems like something that really doesn't have much effect on my daily life. Like, if I actually take the time in the morning to meditate, my day doesn't really change that much. Like, it makes me feel good, but it's not like revolutionary. If I can't even have the willpower to do something as easy as sitting down for 5 minutes, how can I expect myself to have the willpower to make a lifestyle change? How can I expect myself to always come back after training and sit down and film a video for YouTube? How can I expect myself to shower and get myself ready for a YouTube video when I could just instead shower and lay down and do nothing for the evening? How can I do that requires so much willpower if I can't even sit down and meditate for 5 minutes? You have to do the littlest things, the littlest healthy habits, because that just will give you some proof to yourself that you can follow through what you say, one, and two, that when you don't want to do something, you will do it anyways. And that will build your willpower bank. And you want to do the willpower for certain healthy habits that you want to incorporate. So like drinking more water every day, stretching in the morning, journaling, whatever little healthy habits that you've heard of that you're like, oh, I could try that, but you don't really know what the reward will be. Try it anyways and prove to yourself that you can actually do the things that you don't really want to do, but that you can do. Because that will build your willpower. So let's say some people want to change their diet. Like, they want to just start eating healthy again. That's a big change in your life. That's going to require a lot of willpower to resist all the temptations, all the bad foods, all the times people text you to go eat out, all the times that your parents bring you out to dinner, every time that you go to the grocery store and want to buy the naughty foods. That requires so much willpower. But you want to build that bank and your ability to say no by doing the little things and prove to yourself that you are able to resist the things that you don't want to do. I'm going to use meditation again. You might not want to meditate. It might feel like you don't even know why you're doing it, and there's really no point. but you're literally creating an excuse for yourself right now. It's literally like the alcoholic or the drug addict that's like, oh, I could quit tomorrow morning, but I don't want to. It's like the people that smoke weed and they say, oh, I could stop tomorrow morning, it'd be fine, but I just don't want to. So now, if you build your willpower bank by following through little objectives that you give for yourself, like read every morning or meditate every morning or wake up early every morning, if you do those things, you will build confidence in yourself and you will trust your word more. So if you then say, oh, I'm going to be a successful person, oh, I'm gonna reach my dreams. If you tell yourself those things, you will now believe yourself because you tell yourself that you'll wake up and do those healthy habits and you do them. So now every time you say something to yourself, your word has more power because you've seen yourself tell stuff to yourself in the past and you followed through. So now if you do want to go to the gym every day, if you want to quit drinking, if you want to stop having late night snacks, you will be able to do that because you now believe that you can do the hard things because you've done it every single morning. You've done it every single day. Every evening you go to bed at the same time instead of watching TV. Like, you do those little things to prove to yourself that you can do it. So then eventually your whole life starts to change and it changes for the better. Like, if you incorporate healthy habits every single day, your life will get better because it will be healthy, and a healthy life is the best life you can have. So put value into healthy habits because they will benefit you. And then whatever you want to change that's bigger, that requires more willpower, you will trust yourself that you can actually achieve that. Now, I just want to put a little side note here, but do you realize how privileged you are to have the opportunity to be self-disciplined on your own will? You are privileged to choose self-discipline over comfort. This is a luxury that you have. The fat person that literally cannot go up and down the stairs because they are out of breath, they need to be self-disciplined because or else they're gonna die. Or the mother that needs to work 3 jobs to meet the needs of her kids, she's in survival mode. She has to be disciplined because the consequences are so extreme. The recovered alcoholic every day that resists the temptation to drink again, they are being self-disciplined because they know that they become homeless, a drug addict, and ruin their whole family if they drink again, and also ruin themselves. You are choosing to be self-disciplined right now to reach your dreams. If you don't do it, you still have a comfortable life. If your life was actually that bad and in survival mode, you would have no issues being self-disciplined because you're down deep. Realize that it's a luxury that you have the choice to choose between lazy and self-discipline. But if you want a better future for yourself, you have to be self-disciplined to get there. Discipline is actually a lifestyle change. Like, that is your new life, because people have the impression that you're being disciplined for reaching a result and then your life is good and you sit back. Being disciplined is not a means to an end. It's kind of like working out. Let's say you work out to get your dream body. You diet, you do everything to get your dream body, and you feel like the best version of yourself, like physically. It's not like when you're achieving that goal, you stop being disciplined, you stop working out, and you stop doing everything, because what happens if you do that? You just go back to that version of you that you were before. So that's why I mean that discipline is a lifestyle change, because once you start being disciplined to get a certain result, well, you only have the result because you're doing the things in the first place. But what I'm saying is that it feels hard at first because it's not part of who you are and it's new and you need a lot of willpower, but make it easier for yourself by getting those small wins every day, increase your willpower, and then being disciplined. You will eventually over time feel the result and the benefits of being disciplined, and now you won't be able to go back. I just think of my dad that started exercising this year, and he used to be pretty active but never really into the gym, and he started doing some gym work. Now he's like, I can't believe I've never done that. I've prided myself for that for the past 50 years of my life. He can't even believe it because he can see how beneficial it is for his life. But it's always harder to start. And you just gotta trust the process that will get easier. But just realize that being self-disciplined is not a punishment. It's literally just a lifestyle change. It's just a way of living. And do that for yourself. Do that because you care about yourself and you love yourself and you want your future self to be happy. So be disciplined now for that future version of yourself, for them to be grateful that you put in the work today. I remember when I was at a low point in my life, when I was being held back from an injury. It had been over a year I've been out. My knee wasn't healing. And then I was so desperate. to feel better and get back on the field that I would be so disciplined. I would wake up at 5 a.m. every day, go to yoga class every single day, go to the gym for 3 hours, see a physio every day, get a massage every other day. And I know it sounds, oh, you're getting a massage, but like it's actually so important for my recovery. So I was doing it and it felt like work because I would rather just go home and not having to do that. But I would get out of my way to do all those little things. I changed my diet completely. My sleep schedule was literally to the T. It had to be the same thing every single night. I didn't watch TV. All I did was Sudoku. And I was like so involved into this self-disciplined life because I was so miserable just seeing my life unfold the way it was and degrading, and literally my body was giving up on me. And I was so, like I said, desperate to be healthy again. That did not feel that good to be disciplined. It felt like I had no choice. And it felt like it wasn't on my own free will. But now I just want you to realize that if you have the choice, like this is actually fun. You should enjoy the process because you're not dying or you're not crippling. You're not, running away because someone's out there to like kill you, like you're not escaping a country. You're not trying to survive and take care of your children. I mean, I don't know what you're actually going through. And I assume that if you're here, like I'm making an assumption that if you're here, you're pretty comfortable with your life, but you want to be more self-disciplined because you have bigger goals for yourself. So just realize, great opportunity to get after what you want. And don't wait until you're down deep and you're bad into a situation before you make a change. Do it now because you actually have like a step ahead. If you're actually pretty decent, your finances are okay, your relationships are okay, like you're not starting from the bottom. So embrace that, take that, use that advantage. On this note, I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my video tomorrow and I love you so much, okay? Bye, love you.